Holtz to break.
We join the action with the young Wu leading 9-6 and in total control. This is rack 16.
Quiet,
well, Holtz keeps coming to the table where he must win to stay within two, and time's running out.
Yeah, that's exactly where he's at now. This is must-win time for Pat Holtz. He needs this rack, and he needs to step all over Wu next time up. Well, he's got his wing ball down. That cue ball's going a bit close to the scratch. Just hung on.
He's all right here. Got a little bit of a thin cut on the one ball in the lower right corner. But the good news is the angle is right for him to bring the cue ball back up table for the two. The two's right where his hand is now. As we see in so many racks, if he can convert this first shot, he's in good shape for this rack. Not an easy cut shot, though.
No, missable, but
Definitely
absolutely
missable.
essential for Pat Holtz if he wants to keep his hopes alive.
The other danger with a shot like this is you got to hit the cue ball pretty hard. It's going up the table right towards that upper left corner pocket. He's got to hit it so it doesn't quite get that far. Pat realizes all this. He must not only make the one, he must hit the cue ball with the proper speed.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Now, where's that going to end up?
Well,
Where's
no good.
that ending
No
up? That's
good.
A major problem for Pat Holtz. That might be it.
He knows he made a crucial error there.
And he had no luck with the roll around. That one ball didn't drop.
See, what he did is he played the position, Nick. He got the cue ball up there, but he just forgot to make the shot.
But look at this. Look how close it went. But close, not good enough. And Wu just needs one shot off this to get position on that two. If that travels, he's in business, and it's not going to, so Holtz still has a chance.
Like I said before, when the object ball is real close to the jaws of the pocket, it's the hardest shot to play position on, and he fell short there. We haven't seen Wu flinch too much in this match. That's one of his few position errors. But he's got an open ball. He can probably play a good safety here.
Yeah, he plays a tidy safety game, this man. Boy, Holtz doesn't want to be getting into a safety battle on his own break.
I'll tell you what, I don't see any chinks in this man's armor. He's got all the weapons.
He's only got one that I've ever seen. That slow start. That's when you get this kid.
There's his proud father. Pat can't see the two this way. Will he try to jump this one? Yeah, it looks like it. Yep, he's going to try to jump over the edge of the three ball here. Make a good shot at the two. See, about all he can do is hit the two, though, because there's no pocket for it.
Well, this is a huge shot for Holtz. Hit it, yeah. Get safety after that. That's going to be tough. Has he got it?
Yeah, he got a little lucky there. It's hard for us to tell right now if Wu can see the edge of the two ball. I don't know if he's blocked by that six or not.
I think he's blocked. I think he's got to come round the block to get at this.
You're right. He's blocked. He's got a kick directly at this two ball. Even if he hits it, he's probably going to give up a shot to Holtz. I wonder if he even wants to hit it. Maybe he wants to just leave it right where it is. Well, it looks like he's kicking to hit it. I think he'll hit it slow and just try to roll up against it. Yeah, kind of like that. Looks good. Looks pretty good. It is good. That's a nice shot there. He hit it and did not break those 2 balls up.
Yeah, Pat will have to go for safety off this.
Pat has a real good safety here. He can come off the edge of that 2 ball and just slide the cue on the other side of the 7. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. It's a soft little delicate safety, but it could pay dividends if he executes it properly.
He's again at full stretch here.
That's it. That's the shot. That's the shot. The 2 got the rail.
Yeah,
to me, like Wu is going to be forced to go down to the end rail, come back, and bump the 2 ball.
Yeah, he's got no choice, has he?
The bad news is I don't think he can hit it delicate like that last shot. I don't think he can pull that one off. I think Pat Holtz is going to have a shot.
Wu's other alternative, of course, is to give Holtz ball in hand and mess the table up.
Yeah, just tie him up.
Yeah.
It's not a bad move, actually. Just shoot the 7 against the 2. I don't think he's thinking about that, but I think that was a very perceptive idea you had, Nick, but he hasn't even considered it. He's going to try and do the same thing. Let's see if he can pull this one off.
Has that got the legs? Oh.
Wow.
But is that a ball that Pat Holtz can have a stab at?
It looks like he might be able to cut this. Yeah, I think he can cut the 2 in. This is tough because it's so tight.
That cue ball's going to fly as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tight. He's got to be careful he doesn't double hit it. Because as soon as he hits the 2 ball, the cue ball's going to come right off the rail into the cue stick. Very touchy little shot. The other problem he's got is the 4 is blocking the 3 up at the other side. He's got to come up with a big shot right now. And he needs this one too. I wonder if he's got the option of playing safe by shooting the 2 away and leaving the cue ball right there. Can't see right now. You know, there is a safety there. I don't think he's seen it. Shoot the 2 past the 7 ball, leave the cue ball right there. Now he's totally thinking offense right now. He hasn't even considered that safety possibility. He's just thinking about how he can get position on the 3. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Mishit it. He mishit it. Got a little lucky because the 9's in the way.
Wu can nail this. Wu can nail this. That's Pat Holtz in a deep, deep hole.
Never really considered the option of the safety shot there, and maybe he should have. Yeah, Wu's in good shape. He can see half the 2 ball. That's all he needs.
And if he can get up on that 3, Pat Holtz is going to be looking at a world champion who's on the hill and breaking.
I love the way Wu controls that cue ball, like it's on a string.
Let me ask you a question, Jay. Can you remember Wu's last error in this match? Because I can't. You're going back a long way.
He made an error when he was trying to play safe on the 2 ball, and he left it for Pat to shoot. Remember where he cut that 2 ball in the corner pocket? He spun it in. Wu had tried to hook him. That was back about 8 games, 10 games ago.
Yep.
Like you said, it was the beginning of the match. I think the score was like 3-1.
Once this guy settles,
Yeah.
if the opponent is behind, he's in trouble.
He's being careful that his shirt doesn't touch that 7 ball. I'll say one thing about him. If he gets those balls out in the open, he cleans them up. He does not bobble when he gets an open shot.
One for the hill. And this on the Holtz break. It's going to be tough for the Scot to come back from that. Wu Chia Ching, the defending champion, doing a number once again. Boy, he's held his game together so well. Holtz has put some heat on him, but nowhere near enough. Wu's never really been threatened. Holtz has never been able to get close. And once he left that blue, Holtz was done.
I will say this has been an admirable performance by Pat Holtz. Just a little bit outgunned here.
Well, I think it says it all about Wu's game that you can hardly look at Pat Holtz and say, boy, you've messed up today, Pat. This has just been another outstanding performance from this young man. Errors, such as they are, comfortably on the fingers of one hand, and all of them in the first 4 or 5 racks. This fella hasn't really made too many mistakes himself, but...
Rack 17, Wu Chia Ching to break, leading 10 racks to 6.
And the way this fella breaks,
Settle
this
down
could
quickly,
be
please.
the last rights in this match.
Yeah, a big break here would do it.
He's on. Where's
Oh,
that cue ball going?
He got a bad kick there. He's got a shot. He's got a shot at the 1.
He does indeed. He's got to go coast to coast from 1 to 2, though.
Oh, you know what he just did? He asked the referee to have the ESPN light turned off.
How dare he?
See, it's gone now. Just like that, it disappeared. He doesn't want to shoot across it.
Well, not only is he trying to put Pat Holtz's lights out, he's putting our lights out as well.
He's got a long shot here at the 1, but if he does what we expect.
He didn't need to be there.
Well, he's got a little bit of a predicament here. What he'll probably try to do is just touch the rail before he hits the 2. That way he gets the cue ball off the rail. He's going to have to shoot the 3 in that side pocket. He did not want to be cued like this over the top of the 6 ball. Let's see if he touches that rail first right before he hits the 2. Well, he did.
And he's come out enough to look at that 3. And he will get natural position on the 4.
That was an excellent shot considering the difficulty he had bridging. This is the difference between a good player and a great player, Nick. He got that cue ball out of a difficult situation. A good player might have made the shot, but the cue ball would be down there in the pocket, you know, buried in the corner. He gave himself some room to operate.
He's only just made that.
Yeah,
that's good enough.
Yeah, he leaned down and grabbed his belly there. He knows he just made that ball.
Isn't it amazing? This time last week, there weren't too many people that had Wu's name on the trophy.
I, for one, I was picking other players.
We are all scrambling to revise our assessments. Somebody is going to have to beat this man to knock him off the throne. And nobody yet has come close.
What opened my eyes was when he demolished Corey Deuel 10-3. I said, man, this guy's the real deal here.
Well, he looked it in the group stages, but that's the group stages, big deal. And then, as you say, he comes out of that, demolished poor old Corey, then took Wang to the cleaners. And now he's seeing off Pat Holtz, who hasn't done a lot wrong. Pat doesn't need to come out of this with his head hung low. He's proved he belongs at this level.
Well, he gave it all he had, but as you can see, it's not enough.
Yeah, you want to beat a world champion in the World Championship, you got to have a bit more about your game. It's another very impressive performance from this ice-cool 17-year-old.
See this? He's doing things that the veteran players do, cleaning out those pockets.
He's got something so many veteran players have never had, a World Championship to his name. And he's got one ball for a place in the last 8 here in 2006.
That'll do it. Into the quarterfinals, final 8.
Very, very impressive. If you didn't realize Wu Chia Ching was for real before this match, you do now. Pat Holtz gave it everything he had, and he's still come up on the wrong end of an 11-6 scoreline. Wu Chia Ching through to the quarterfinals, where he'll meet Ronnie Alcano or Guo Po Cheng.